I will record on this computer. And hopefully it's now recording. Okay, then welcome to our first Family Freedom Project. I'm very, very excited, and our team Transfer me, it's starting to be doing this. It's very wonderful way to be sharing with people what we are up to. Then my name is Radka Prasha. Can you see me? Because I don't see myself at all. You can see me. Then my name is Radka Prasha. I'm National Marketing Director with Juice Plus Company. And what you see here on the picture is a Juice Plus. Then there are 3 blends: fruits, vegetables, and berries. And they can be in soft chewables as well. And what is beautiful on the Juice Plus, it is really whole food. And it's like salad bar in a capsule form. And it is, when it's picked, then it was wine ripened, then it means has all nutrients which fruits and vegetables and berries they should have, which it's thousands and thousands of them. It is a whole food, that it's not artificially made supplement or fractionated vitamin and mineral pill. It is really whole food. And you have that rainbow variety of the fruits and vegetables and berries in it, that it's giving you day in, day out in your bloodstream. Then what really Juice Plus is, that is phytonutrients. And phytonutrients means that nutrients which are coming from the plants, from the phyto, and they fight for the health of the plant, and they fight in our body for our health. Then they are very powerful, and they are protecting us for our life. And I will now a little bit share story and about how I was introduced to Juice Plus. It was through my friend, and because when my son was 6 years old, he was diagnosed with pre-asthmatic condition. And at that time, I'm a cancer researcher and holistic nutritionist, and I work in a naturopathic clinic. Then I did with him everything: elimination diet, B12 shots, homeopathy, hydrotherapy. We had so many supplements at home. And always when I read about something, I put Lucas on it, but he was just getting sicker and sicker. Got to the point when doctor told me, this is a really pre-asthmatic condition and we have to put him on a puffer. And I said, I don't want that, because I knew all the side effects, and I was mostly sent to be on my own. And then my friend shared with me Juice Plus, and she already, and I asked her if it's any research. She said as well, and it is a lot of research behind Juice Plus, publishing peer-reviewed medical journals. Then I right away put Lucas on 2 and 2 and 2 capsules, and within a few months his lungs, they completely clear up. This was in February, actually, in 2000, and it's 17 years ago. I had 17 years anniversary on Juice Plus with my family. And in April, I was signing him for the karate classes, because he was just fine without any medication. This really did the trick, that nutrients really fight it for his health, that is for sure. And when he was 16 years old, he always wanted to be diver. And we got him a PADI. He did PADI course at here on the West Coast. And after he was going to Hawaii Sea Camp, and he was keeping going there for next 5 summers, and did even his master, dive master. Then his lungs are absolutely healthy, and he's an amazing diver, and he loves it. And he just finished in this year graduated as the electric engineer at the University of Victoria. Then if my friend didn't share with me Juice Plus, I don't think Lucas will be diver, definitely not. And I don't think he will be even engineer, because his self-esteem was really, really low. Then that really opened my eyes, and I started to really study what that phytonutrients they really do in our body. And more I was studying, I was getting more and more excited and fascinated by it. And they really fight for our life. And what Juice Plus is, it is a really whole food plant power in 30 different fruits and vegetables and berries, as you can see here on the pictures. And because they are, and we have the Juice Plus Complete, which is this macronutrients, the complex carbohydrates, proteins, and some fats. Then if you look at it, then what Juice Plus, but that micronutrients they are in our body, that oil which we are putting in the aging, and macronutrients they are this gasoline which we are putting in our engine. We need both. But micronutrients, they run that biological chemistry and the clock in our body properly. Then we really need them. It protects us literally on a cellular level. And then what is beauty on the Juice Plus, it's picked when it's ripened. I mentioned it already. It's a whole plant because it's grown without any pesticides, has herbicides and heavy metals. Then they can use whole plant. They can use the rind of the orange, which is actually most of the nutrients that are in that rind. They can use seeds from papaya. They use all beets with the roots, with the leaves, everything. Then really what goes into the making of Juice Plus is this powerful micronutrients coming from the whole plant. And they all work in a synergy, like the orchestra together, to protecting us from any degenerative diseases and building our new cells healthier and healthier. And it's actually NSF certified. It is a third-party random testing validation that there are no any chemical residue, no foreign contaminants, and held for over 20 years the certification, it is NSF certified for the athletes, for the sports as well. Then thousands of the athletes is using Juice Plus with the peace in the mind. They will be not caught they are using something which they should not. It is really what is on that label. It is what it is. Then it's no GMO, it's gluten-free and vegan. And what it's really very exciting about Juice Plus, and what excites me being the cancer researcher as well, is we have over 35 studies published in the peer-reviewed medical journals all around the globe. And that means big value because the studies, they are done actually on the human beings, no rats, no mice, human beings, as you and me, and showing tremendous results. They are showing how Juice Plus is improving immune system function. It's improving even our skin, healthy gums, having healthy cardiovascular wellness, helping with the pregnancies, healthy moms, healthy babies, showing how actually Juice Plus is decreasing inflammation and protecting us from the oxidative stress and even keeping our DNA integrity in the place. Then it's the best anti-aging medicine, if you will. And it is really a very, very powerful whole food concentrate. And our part of the Juice Plus, what it does, and specifically Juice Plus Complete, because it's that complex carbohydrates and proteins which helping us to keeping that sugar level nice and level. Then it's not that we don't have that high peak of the glucose when we feel great, but it goes very quickly down when we don't feel so great. Then it's keeping nice and steady through the day. Then everybody is much happier. And then Juice Plus, it's a complete those shakes. They are low glycemic load, stabilized blood sugar. They are vegan, no GMO, gluten and dairy free, plant-based protein, and powerful prebiotic fiber and oligosaccharides, which, as we know now with the human microbiome, this is what we need to feed that trillions and trillions of the microorganisms which they are living with us, specifically in our guts. We need to feed them with that fiber and they are happy. Then we can use the shakes as the healthy breakfast, pre or post-workout drink, and afternoon or late snack. Then it's really delicious. I am drinking it for 17 years and never got tired of it. On the top of what actually our Juice Plus company brought on the market, it's Tower Garden. And it came on the market now, it's coming up to the 5th year. And it's the aeroponic growing system, not using any soil, just the water, which has the pump in it, pumping water with mineral solution and drizzling on roots of the plants. And you can grow anything. You have to grow tree and root vegetables, but everything else you can grow in the Tower Garden. And I have 4 of them. I just love them. And I am now in Saskatchewan at the Roxanne place, and she is in the basement, her Tower Garden with grow lights, and we had just wonderful, wonderful green leafy salad for the dinner. Then it is really very wonderful way how you can have your food fresh as much you can. Other wonderful program which we have, which we call Shred 10, which is that first simple change if you can do in your life. It's really starting to add Juice Plus and Juice Plus Complete in your diet, in your family diet. Next is if you can take it for the next level, then you shred some bad habits and add some good habits. And that bad habits are really the gluten. Gluten actually doesn't do any good service in our body. Our body can't to break it and digest it. Then it actually goes in our bloodstream and started to really irritate our immune system. And then our immune system, instead fighting diseases and what needs to be is fighting gluten, and can be cause of any problems in our health. Then gluten is a very good idea to eliminate. Dairy as well, because they are really pro-inflammatory and they induce growth of the cancer cells. And you can reduce some caffeine, alcohol, processed foods, artificial and refined sugars. They don't really belong to our body. But the other big thing is actually eating after 6 or 7 p.m., 3 hours before you go in bed. Then your body can be repairing and rejuvenating instead digesting. And we, of course, add more real food and Juice Plus, then trio capsules, and complete. You can do 1 complete shake a day or 2 complete. It's up to you which level you want to play. Plenty of water, sleep 7 to 8 hours, and exercise most of the day. Exercise is very important because it will keep you really happy. And other wonderful part of Juice Plus Health is this one of the largest observational nutritional study done on the children. It's evaluated by the questionnaire. You don't have to go for the blood tests. And we have now over 1 million kids in 17 countries. And the results, they are absolutely amazing. You could see 96% of the kids, they see some positive effect by eating Juice Plus. That it's amazing. And it's adult who purchase Juice Plus can sponsor a child between age 4 to 18, and if they are in a post-secondary school until age 26, and they up to 4 years they can be eating their Juice Plus fruits and vegetables capsules for free. And we have soft chewables as well for the kids. And then I think will be my part, and these are actually wonderful results with people when they add that extra shredding some bad habits and adding good habits, craving more fruits and vegetables, healthier weight, better recovery from workout, improve sleep, increase energy, healthier hair, nails, improve regularity, and increase mental clarity. And I am taking Juice Plus for 17 years. And when I took off the gluten, I have to say I see very big difference especially in my clarity in the mental health. Then as I said, I was introduced to Juice Plus 17 years ago. And because of experience which I had with Lucas and myself, I really gained more energy. I did it mostly for Lucas, but for what I saw, what was happening for me, I had more energy. I used to have horrible migraines at the time when I have my period. That within few months completely went away. And I started to really build again myself, and I could go actually for the long distance runs again. Then it was for me huge. And then I became actually representative because I just felt being in the wellness industry and health industry being unethical if I don't share it with anybody who I know. And it was the best decision. I didn't have to go back to work. When I left naturopathic clinic, I decided I really want to work for myself. And that was great opportunity because I didn't have to be worried about headache opening my own business and doing all from the accounting, advertising, all that. I just really share my story, and Juice Plus company does everything else for us. We have a wonderful website, they ship the product, they collect money, they pay us, they even help us follow up with customer. It's wonderful, wonderful. They all the that tedious work in the office, it's done in our office, not in my office. It's done in the Juice Plus head office we have in Canada, and actually Juice Plus as the product. It's in the 26 countries. Just this year we open Dubai. Then really for the $50, you have business in 26 countries, which is very exciting, especially now with social media. It really, you can share with anybody then. And it really brought me home back to my kids. Then I could be with them as they were going through the school system, and that I couldn't put price tag on that one. Then really gave me amazing freedom. And then this is what it's my share. And I will now ask my wonderful friends and colleague, and it's actually I will ask Roxanne Schaefer if she's a teacher and if she can share her story. Then Roxanne, if you can unmute yourself, and I will stop to be sharing my screen. Here we go.
There we go. Hi, everybody. So my name is Roxanne Schaefer, and I do work for the school district here in Nanaimo, and I specialize as an assistant working with special needs children. So Juice Plus for me began very interesting. I used to go to the West Coast Women's Show here yearly in Nanaimo, and one year Radka was speaking. And at that time, I was already, healthy and eating what I thought was great. I'm a type 1 diabetic now for 37 years, and I was always careful with my health. So I had many supplements and this, that, the other, and always, thought I was doing okay. So year 1 went by, and I didn't purchase the Juice Plus because I didn't need it. And year 2, I thought, oh, she's still there. I'll go see her again, and what's new? And it was still the same program and products, and I thought, nope, no need for it yet because I still feel great. So that went on, believe it or not, for 5 years. I saw Radka speak yearly, and on that 5th year, she brought the amazing Tower Garden to the show, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm a gardener, and you know what? I'm going to buy the Tower Garden, not the Juice Plus. So I walked out of there and got the Tower Garden. So I began to grow and really, really loved it. And I gave her a call after growing for a few months saying, you know what, Radka, I'm just going to try that product, the Juice Plus thing. Not that I need it, but I'll just try it just for the 4 months. And, I'm just going to see what happens. And Radka was very, very happy to support my order. And boy, I just shake my head now after thinking it was about 90 days into my program. And my inflammation, I had suffered forever with very sore fingers in the morning, and my doctors had said, being diabetic, inflammation is what happens. There are pills for that, but I'm not a pill popper for that type of idea. So I just thought, wow, inflammation was gone. Immune system, I was sick yearly, if not for a week longer at school. I'd have a week off here and a few days off here and over. And that next year, I was sick for a couple of days, and it's been amazing. I'm going into my, 5th year with Juice Plus now, and just shake my head, go, holy Dinah, I should have gone on it 5 years ago. But of course, at that time, I felt I didn't need it. So Radka was very patient. She would always invite me to events, and I'd say, thank you, no, thank you. And it just took me trying it. And from that point on, I thought, you know what, if there's a business opportunity, I'm going to have a look at it. And I did. And Radka helped with my goals. And like I say, this is a great team. We have, I just can't say enough where it just helped me with my bonuses. I made it the senior sales coordinator. I worked hard. I had fun. I helped so many people get healthy. And the best part was I was able to put in a brand new kitchen with a lot of my bonus money from the Juice Plus company. It was just out of this world. So again, you know, I take it, I use it, I love it. I will never stop using Juice Plus. And the tower garden, I grow 2 towers as well, and year round in my greenhouse in the winter and outside on my deck in the summer. And, you know, it's just something for everyone. You just don't know what you have until you try it. And that's what I tell everybody. You know what, give it a whirl, see what you think, see what you like. And there's always something to be had by using Juice Plus and growing with the amazing tower garden. So for me, I'm just full steam ahead, you know, still trying to build my business. Just love it, love it, love it. And yeah, it's the wave of the future is what I say. And there's more to come, I know. But for now, the 3 blend for this diabetic lady, take it all, love it all, and have never felt better. So thank you, Radka.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you so much for your sharing. And now I will ask this wonderful young mom, Shelley McKinnon. And if you can please, Shelley, share your story, because it's really very inspiring. I have never enough to listen to you. Please go ahead.
For sure. So we've been taking Juice Plus for just a little over a year and a half. And I was introduced by my son's preschool teacher, and as I listened to everybody's stories, I just thought, wow, I have to try this stuff. They told me how good it was for digestion. My son had been constipated from the time he was a baby. Both my sons were actually, but my older son managed to grow out of it. But Henry just seemed like we just couldn't get him to start going. So I thought, well, you know, this is great. I'll start taking it. He can get his for free. And, you know, not that I really need it, but it's good for me to get a little extra fruits and vegetables in my diet. So we started taking it. And within 2 weeks of Henry taking the chews, he had the biggest poop I've ever seen in my life. I phoned my mom and I said, this is worth it right here. Like, I don't care how much I have to pay for this stuff. Like, this is worth it. You know, it was just such a worry, and all of a sudden that worry was gone. And as I was taking my Juice Plus, I was finding that I had more energy. I was waking up in the morning and cleaning out the dishwasher instead of sitting on the chair and drinking coffee. And my anxiety just got so much better. I've just recently cut my anxiety medication in half, and I'm hoping that within another year that I could get off of it completely. So it's helped our whole family. Actually tonight it was really cute. My sister-in-law was here, and she was telling the boys that she was craving chips and dip, and she was asking them if we had chips and dip here. And Henry said to her, he's like, that's not good for you. she's like, no, I want some. That's not healthy. That's not good for you, he's saying. And he went to the fridge and got blueberries. And he's trying to feed her blueberries. So it's really kind of put everybody just kind of in the mentality of trying to eat healthy. You know, all of us, like my husband, Doug, he's lost 25 pounds. He's more active. His inflammation is gone. And my older son, we're just learning that he has a gluten allergy. And so we've taken him off of gluten. And it's really nice to know that the product is completely gluten-free, and that he's getting any extra nutrients that he may be missing out on. So it's really, really made a huge difference. And speaking of the bonus money, Roxanne, you said you did a kitchen. We're taking our boys to Legoland next year. And so that's what we're using a lot of our bonus money for. It's going to get put into savings, and we're going to take the boys to Legoland. So it's really exciting, just kind of knowing, you know, that you have that little bit of extra money, and it's the start to a good savings to taking them down there. So I'll never stop. It's just such wonderful things for our family.
Thank you so much, Shelley.
Yeah.
Then again, I want to thank you to all of you for being on this call, and thank you, Roxanne and Shelley, for sharing your inspiring and powerful stories. And yeah, sometimes it takes few exposures for people to get to it, but once, persistence is very important too, and this is what is our actually job, really. We are inspiring healthy living, and we are helping people to take their health back, and that it's so inspiring and wonderful. And I work on the both sides of the health industry, and I have to tell you, it's better to prevent it than to try to cure it. And this is what Juice Plus is. Yeah. And thank you again so much for being on this call, and please share this call with the people which they didn't come to this call. You can share it and contact people who invited you to this call if you have any more questions about Juice Plus or Tower Garden or our programs. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful good night.
Thank you.